Hello everybody, Hobbyist here, and welcome to a very special welcome to a very special Bowman Ultra and Fleer. This is the How It's Made episode of Bowman Ultra and Fleer, and you're going to get a behind the scenes look of the making of Bowman Ultra and Fleer. Oh my.
Oh, and you also get a drink. Drink your drink.
And so, we're starting at the very beginning. This is the backdrop. Is my lighthouse blanket. And I got this when my grandma passed away from my parents. Absolutely love it. And I need another one of these because kids got stuff all over this one. But, as you know, the first thing to go down is the green mat. The green mile.
The broken one.
The green mat.
Ooh, farting. It's the slime.
And there we go. Zoom in just a little bit. And then
Can't forget the hobbyist mat.
the hobbyist mat. Yeah. My sister made this for me one year when I started my channel. Then she made one for Alex too. So awesome.
I'm gonna sit on this right here.
Alright. And there we are. We are set up ready to do the Bowman Ultra and Fleer. Oh my. So did I set up the boxes?
Yep, set up the boxes.
And then here we go. There's the Bowman box. I tried to get the Bowman in the view, and these have been beat up to pieces, but that's alright. And then here is the Fleer.
I try to get this.
Try to get the Fleer in there too. And the Ultra.
I got slime drink. If anyone wants a slime drink.
And then the oh my. Okay, oh my.
I'm drinking the slime drink.
And then I'll just say, hello everybody, Hobbyist here.
With Andy!
And it's time for another episode of Bowman Ultra and Fleer. Oh my! So, after this gets done, after we're done with this, we go on over to the computer. And
Edit.
if you haven't noticed, this is episode number 22 of the Bowman Ultra and Fleer. Oh my. This is going to be the Bowman Ultra and Fleer episode number 100. It is going to be the how-to video. And so we're going to bring the computer over and we're going to start editing this video. Before we go into the trading card database, we're going to put all these Bowmans in order, which I've already done. They're in number order right there. Look at all the little dents on the top. It looks like little fingernail dents from where they try to sneak a peek out of it. I don't know if you could do that with wax packs, but looks like they tried. Alright, so we'll see you at the trading card database. Alright, here we are at the trading card database. Woohoo! So we're going to just go to sets. 1990 Bowman. Oops, that wasn't Bowman. Back. Bowman. And this is what I've got so far in my Bowman set. I am 58.9% complete and 58.8% complete overall. So here we go. We're going to go to add update. And we're ready to add an update. So we take our cards here. We're going to start off with number 38 here. Sean Dunston, the gum card. 38, I've got that one. So it's going to be an ink. 42, I do need 42, so we'll click that one on. There we go. You go over here in this pile. Number 77. And we've got that one already, so it goes over here. 135. It's hard to do this. There's a long distance between me and the computer screen. Usually there's not that much room. 135. I do need 135, so we'll, oops. We'll get that one on. Oh, Sean Dunston was the silver, so I need to actually go back there whenever we're done. 144. I need that one, so yay! $156. And we needed that one, yay! Now we're going to 328. So we'll click number 4 here. That's where the 300s begin usually. There's 328, yay! I need that one. So we're doing about 50-50 it looks like. That's good. Actually a little bit better than 50-50. 338. 38, needed Mark Lewis too, sweet. 341, Brooke Jacoby. I already had Brooke Jacoby. 347. Needed that one. Awesome. 386. Needed 386. Dan Plessick. 392. George Canali. We've got George Canali. It's worth 20 cents. Woohoo. 411. Go to the next page. 411 is the Willie Banks rookie card, and I needed that one. Sweet. And 494, Scott Kuba. 494. 84, 91, 99, and I needed that one. That is super duperly awesome. So let's head back to Sean Dunston. Sean Dunston was the... No, Sean Dunston wasn't the bronze, was he? No, so we don't have to save anything on this one. So we can just head on over to the editor and start editing the episode. Here we go. Okay, so I'm back here, and here are the videos that I've got on this card. There's some Moo Moo Cheese videos, and there's our Bowman Ultra and Fleer right there, and that is the part of the one I'm editing too, so this is part of this video. So that'll be part of that when I get it. Control X. We're going to move this into another folder, which I call not done, because that's what I call it, not done, because it's not done. And I move it to the hard drive so that it makes it quicker and easier to edit, because it doesn't have to go to the memory card, which is usually slower. And it's slow enough as it is, so putting it on the hard drive just speeds up my editing process. It's moving and moving and moving, and there. What number was it? It was number 743. Alright, so now we're going to open up Blender. Blender is right. You can't see it, but it's right here. That's the editing software I use, and it is now opening, hopefully. There it goes. I'm going to move over and zoom out a little bit so we can get everything in the screen. There we go, there's Blender. And we're going to open up File. Well, I don't think it's in recent, but I'm just going to open. And we're looking for Bowman Ultra and Fleer, which will be... I don't see it yet. That one? Let's see. Yep, that's it. This was the last one recorded. There's the gold for that particular one, which was Raleigh Joyner and Jose Canseco. That was for episode number 21. Alright. We go through and we don't need this stuff here anymore, so we delete that out. This was the video number 21. So we just go through and delete the old video out. And there's a crossover, we need to delete that too. Delete. We put us on frame number 1, so we're where we need to be. And we'll play it, just to play it. Alright, so you see this little black dot right here. That is the transition for... Or do I do that anymore? No, let's see. So what we do is we click on... That's the video. This is the video, and this is the audio. So there's the video. Click on that, and then click on that. Then we go over here, add a transition. We cross it. There we go, and then it's going to fade out. And there goes the fade. Alright, so there is a number down here. I think it's like 850 or something. Had to get my eyeballs so I can see. Yeah, it's like 950? It's 950. So 950 is the frame we're at right now. So now I need to change that to 951 so I can put in the clip of numbers. And then so we go over here to not done and go over to whatever 700 and something. 740. What's 38 and 39 still in here? Let's see if that's it. Pull it over. No, that's not it. That's Christmas. Delete. It won't let me delete. I gotta scroll down a little bit. Yeah, erase that strip. Delete that one. So what number was it? So it wasn't 740. 747, I guess. Go back over here. Yeah, 743. So let's go to 951 and insert 743. Don't need all of it, just that one. Drag it down and drop it in. I don't know why I put it all the way down there. It's okay though, we can put it where I want it. Right there. Oh. I don't like it right there. There must be Control Z. Let's save it. What is in that line right there that it doesn't like? Oh. Okay, so let's just drag the audio up then. Let me grab the audio. Shift S brings everything to where it needs to be. Alright, and then we do that. And then we're going to add another transition, and we're going to transition from darkness into the video. So here we go. Hide behind the camera. Let's go back and make sure everything does right. is here
with Andy.
and this is a very special Bowman Ultra and Fleer. Oh my!
And I got it high.
And you notice that
Hi.
the audio is out of sync with the video from the very
Today
beginning
is Andy's birthday,
because
so
it takes longer to render the video than it does the audio, so the video starts lagging.
Birthday, so she's gonna be here with me on the Bowman Ultra and Fleer. And today is episode number 22 of season 3 of Bowman Ultra and Fleer. Oh my! It's been on hiatus for probably about 3 months, much to Rocky's chagrin. But we are back filming, and we are going to do a special episode here soon.
We didn't even get to 100 yet?
Oh yeah, we're fixing to have 100 episodes on Bowman Ultra and Fleer. Next episode is going to be Bowman Ultra and Fleer, episode number 100, and it's going to be kind of a special one.
Wait, is this 99?
This is episode number 99.
This is episode number 100.
Tomorrow's on the 100?
No, next week's going to be 100.
Wait, how many days is that?
Oh, 7 days?
7 days?
Alright, so let's get into this.
Oh wait, that's kind of silly because I'm 7.
Alright, so first thing I need to do, I'm going to pause this, and then I'm going to turn on the waveform. Display the waveform so I can see the thing, so I can zoom in and see what I need to edit out. So here we go. We got to get to the good part, get to the opening. So
7 days?
7 days?
Alright, so let's get into this.
Oh wait, that's kind of silly because I'm 7.
Yep, you're 7 now. So, if you're new here, this is how we do it. We take the same pack out of each of these boxes in the same location, and then we open them up, and then we see what we get out of. We try to get the rookie cards. We're still looking for the
timeline
here, which we're probably not going to get because it's been super searched. We've got a lot of stuff out here that's been
make it bigger so I can see it a little bit better.
This one, not so much because all the good stuff was in Series 1. This
Look
is
how beautiful. I can see everything. The audio and you can't see the video, but the video's up here.
All the good cards in it. And then we've got Series 1. This is Fleer Ultra. 92 Fleer Ultras Series 2, but Series 1 had all the good cards in it. And then we've got, I think we got the Larry Walker.
Alright, well, I'll see you whenever we get to the Bowman section that we're going to edit.
I want to get in.
And let's get...
So here we are. Here we are at the Kevin Mitchell Bowman lithograph commercial card. And if you see this thing over here, this little section over here, like right here, this is the dings and the bongers. So that's the first one. That one's for this specific card, the commercial card out of the Bowman. So it's got different. It's different. So we're going to move it to right there. So now it says double. So when I go back to play this,
our commercial card looks like Kevin Mitchell.
there you go.
Sure, we've got that one already. Double star. I think all of them in double stars.
I'm only tasting them for you guys, obvious. So first one we got My Little Pony.
So she's going to talk about her My Little Ponies, and I'm going to get back to the Dan Plesac.
Rainbow.
Be right back. So here we are back at Dan Plesac, and these are my doubles. We've already had that one. Let's check and see if Dan Plesac is in the doubles. He is not, so he is a green card. Yay! So we'll grab this one right here, which is a number, and we'll move it to there. But this is not number 305. It says number 305 right here of 528, but it's not 305. So we're going to click on this little yellow thing here, and down here it says 305 of 528, and we're just going to make that 312 of 528. And there we go, 312 of 528. Yay! So now we're going to move on through this pack. I'm going to save that. Always save your work.
Willie Banks. Willie Banks.
There we go, Willie Banks. I think we need. Do we have the Willie Banks? Willie Banks. No, we needed a Willie Banks as well, so he will get the next Bing. Shift S, and it's going to say 306, but you notice down here it says 312 still, so we got to move to this yellow dot. And then we're going to make this 313 of 528. I know this is kind of boring, so we'll probably fast forward through it a little bit.
Mark Lewis. Mark Lewis.
Mark Lewis. I think I needed that one too. I remember seeing that. So we'll move this finger on over and make it 314. I kind of keep up with my number because of these. So that's the last good one. It says 313. So this one's going to be 314. And you might ask, hobbyist, how do you know where to start with the numbering? So how I know is over here at the end, this was the last credits. This was the last credits. So this is the Bowman. For some reason it says 308, 304. But it's not 304 for some reason. Huh. I don't know. Must have got some Bowman cards. Oh, I had a Fairfield. I had a Fairfield, and I got some Bowman cards out of a Fairfield. You remember that Fairfield, Rocky? The big old Fairfield Blast from Christmas. So my total changed, but I also know from the trading card database. See, we got 321 there. And these are all the good ones. So we got 321, 320, 319, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. So we started at 12, and we are now up 321 with 60.8% complete. So I will change this part to say 1, 2, 3, 5 doubles. So we go here. 5 doubles isn't bad, so I ain't going to put a frowny face on it, but it's 5 doubles. I'll put a smiley face because that's not too bad, considering we got 60% of the set. And we're going to put a 5 right there. And we're going to move down here and put 321. $321 of 528, and the percentage was what? 60.8%. 60.8%, and it goes. All right, let's head back to over here. Now that you know that, we've got that settled here, and we'll head back to here. All right, so here we are. I'll watch this thing about 500 times. Put me back on this.
Banks. Mark Lewis.
There we go.
Scott Coolbro. Scott Coolbro.
Is Scott Coolbro in here? And that, or hide that, and then we're going to be on 521, or 321, 321 of 521, 528. All right, there we go. That is the Bowman section complete, it looks like.
Is it Slipnuts? I think it is Slipnut Scanner.
And I make
Rob Dibble, Greg Gore, and And Chuck Malone, man, this was a rough pack.
And a
But at
one.
least I got.
the Sean Dunsons.
It might have been rough. It might have been a rough pack, but at least I got a lot of cards out that I needed.
I guess we're going to give it to Sean Dunsons for the win.
I'll see you in a minute. I'll show you what I do after that. So after it gets put into the thing, it gets put into trading card database, and this part is edited. I'm going to save it so I don't lose it. The fun part begins, or one of the funner parts. This is fun, but there's other fun parts. Here, I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, here we are. So we've got the cards in the trading card database. We've got the video edited to where it needs to be for the Bowman to be put in. So now it's time to put them in the binder. Put these new cards, these new Bowman cards, in our binder. So let's head on through here and see what we've got to start with. We got Joey Bell, rookie card. You didn't know this is going to be a ye old binder video as well, right? We got Joe Perry on. We got Joe Perry out of this pack, I thought. We got Kirby Puckett. I'm just going to look at the centers, because that's where all the good cards usually are. If you see one, just let me know. There's Cecil Felder. Not that many good cards in here, is there? There's Tom Glavine. That's like his second year card. Bernie Williams. Tim Raines. Mark McGuire. Matt Williams. Shout out to all the Giants fans. Nolan Ryan. Omar Vizquel. Shout out to Goody. Gary Sheffield. Chris Sabo. Manny Lee. Dave Winfield. There's Dave Winfield over here. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. There's Rhino. Shout out to Cubbies fans. And Cal Ripken. Shout out to Autographs 2000. There's a glare on this and it's hard for me to see. There's Andre Dawson, the Hawk. There's John Smoltz. This is actually getting close to where I need to put them in number order, because I've got 60%. I usually start that at 70%. There's Carlos Baerga. Randy Johnson. That's his second year card. Walt Weiss. Shout out to Jeff Airtime. Perry Larkin. Eddie Murray. I think we got them in this episode, didn't we? Didn't we get Eddie Murray? It wasn't in this, was it? And there's the end of it. There is the Joe Carter I need to replace. I don't think any of these were Joe Carter, but that Joe Carter needs to be replaced because it is a... That's the one I got at the Comic-Con that was really, really bad. So we're going to put these cards in here. Stick them on the back. There weren't any Hall of Famers today. Yes there was. There was the Hawk, but I think we already had him. No, there wasn't any Hall of Famers, was there? It was Sean Dunston that we got. Alright, there we go. This Bowman pack needs to go in here. I'm going to have to, this binder is also the 90 Don Russ binder, which I'm going to have to break out because there's like 5 different sets of binders there. I need to find me a small binder to put this 90 Bowman in because it will be the only thing in the binder. Well, I guess I could put the classic in there too. Alright, well that's it for that, and we'll see you, and we're going to go start editing the Ultra, and we'll have to move everything around. I'm going to move everything around first, so it'll be easier when we come back. Alright, we're back here at the trading card database, and we're fixing to head on over to the 1992 Ultra Series 2 section. So we go to 1990, 91, and 92. And head on down to the Ultra. There we go. And then we want to add update. We currently have 531, so the next one will be 532. There we go, add update. And we need to be about 4. Yeah, I've already put these in number order, which is awesome. So we're going to start with 331, which was Lee Stevens. You got Lee Stevens already. There's Mike Huff at 337. We got that one. 347. Go downhill, we got that one. 364. Got that one. 390. Sprinkling Stubbs. And we got that one. It's not looking good. 414 is Scott Sanderson. And we got Scott Sanderson as well. 452. And we got Jack Morris. Jack Morris. We've got the Jack Morris, but we need to do something special with Jack Morris because he is our actual silver winner. So I'm going to save image as. And we need to go to silver front. Silver front JPEG right there. I'm going to save it. Yes, I know it resists already, but there we go. I'm going to save over it. Escape. And then we need to go to the back. And save image as. And the silverback. Silverback gorilla. There's the silverback. Alright, save. Oh no, you already exist. I know it already exists. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's important later, not right now. And 465. Pretty sure we got that one too. Yep, 465, we got that one. 468, got that one. The Hawk, he's a Hall of Famer, so we'll put him in a separate pile because he will go into his sleeve and go to a Cubs fan. 481, got that one. And 513. It looks like we're going to have all doubles, which is... Ugh. Oh no, look! We need the Ivan Calderon, so ding! Hup. We need the Ivan Calderon. 535. We needed the Bilk Bakota. Yay! We got 2 we needed. 553. We got that one. Nope, we ain't there yet. 43. Yep, we got that one. And 572. Got that one. Yeah, that's a sad one. It's all doubles. How many doubles we got? All but 2 anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 doubles. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Cancel. We go back to the video. I'm going to save it. But we're going to go to... we're going to open up something else. And we're going to find where we're looking for. We're looking for silver blend. Silver blend right there. We're going to open it. Our card is in there. And it's actually pretty decent. I don't have to change much on it. And we're going to render this. It looks awful blurry though. But we're going to render this. Render animation. And we're going to zoom out so you can see it actually rendering. This is rendering, you know, at the end where I do the baseball card flip. That's what this is rendering. This is rendering that flip. This is an overlay. It takes the back of the card and the front of the card and puts them on together. This usually takes about 5 minutes. It's got to go up to 250, I think. So we'll probably fast forward this and we'll see when once it's done. Alright, so that video is complete. Yay! So we can close this. And we can save this. Because it's going to ask me to save it anyway. And then we'll open up the recent and go back to Bowman Ultra and Fleer series. So what we just did there is we put the very end where the baseball cards flip around. And what I'm going to do now is go into where my videos are actually stored. You see all this is the Sunday Shoutout Showdown, 31 Days of Halloween, that's all the intros, and there's the Ozzie Smith thing, which will be coming up later, because we did get an Ozzie Smith in this episode. And if you see, here we go, 0001 to 10151. This is the one we just made. So this needs to change to that. So what I'm going to do, no, it's not, it's silver in it, silver, it's silver. So what I'm going to do is Control X, call that one 0, and we're going to Control V and make that one silver, and then we're going to delete this. Alright, there we go. Silver end is done. And we'll head back over here and then we'll start editing our Ultra section. And see you in just a minute. Here we are, back at the editing table. The cutting room floor. Let's see what we got. We're doing, this is mostly doubles, so
like an arm.
Maybe it won't take too long. These are the two we're looking for. That's the good ones.
This one feels super duper bricked today.
Double coating Ivan Calderon and Timmy
Making the dehumidifier.
And I got
Oh yeah, super rigged.
Got some pike.
We've got Mark
Birthday cake.
Fuller's great picture.
Happy birthday.
Jack Morris.
Oh, hold on, I missed the name.
Oh, come on. Ah, there we go. This one feels super duper bricked today. Maybe I should put this thing back in the dehumidifier. Oh yeah, super rigged. We've got Mark Fuller's great picture. Jack Morris. We got Mark Fuller's great picture. Jack Morris. Is Jack Morris in the Hall of Fame? I think he is, isn't he? Echo! Is Jack Morris in the Baseball Hall of Fame? Gerald Perry.
Jack Morris was inducted.
Gerald Perry.
And I got it all straightened out. Here we are back. We are now at 5:32 for our number. Yay! So let's finish this out. We found the other. We're still looking for Ivan Calderon. I think he was pretty close to this one. So let's head on down the road.
Ivan Calderon.
Yep.
Ivan Calderon.
So that's the next one we need. Shift S. And we're going to make that 533. Right? Yep, 533 is what it needs to be. Nope. Messed up. That's 5233. Let's take that 2 out. And put a space right there. Alright. That's better. Alright, and now we can, these last 3, we can make them bad. H. Alt H.
At least there's not any paper loss that I can tell. That's good. Jacob Brumfield. Jacob Brumfield, rookie card.
Shift S.
So, Junior. Jeff King.
Shift S.
And last but not least, Mr. Mike Huff.
And we got him too, Mr. Mike Huff. Alright, there we go. That part is done. Now we're going to go put them in the binder and be happy.
Oh, and
Alright.
we got another one. I noticed.
So here we go. Jack Morris versus Andre Dawson.
Here we go.
We do saves versus triples, I think.
Here we are! Woo! Let's get out the EO binder. EO 92 Fleer Ultra binder. And see what we can get out of here. Okay. What do we see? We don't see it all yet. There we go. We got a Mike Schmidt. Scoot on over. Scoot on over a little bit. Right there. Yeah. Awesome. Does that fit? Yeah. This also has Leaf in it, but that's not where we're going to. It also has that in it. Also has Score. But what we're going to, there's Stadium Club, there's Studio, there's Triple Play. Tops isn't in here though, that's weird. This is going in alphabetical order. I must have skipped the tops. Alright, here we go. There's the Ultra, and these are numbered, so I'm just get to the 300s. What number are we looking for? We are looking for 513 and 513 and 535. I didn't go all the way through this one. I did the other one, did I? There's Series 2. There's 513, I think. 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13. 513. Right here. And 535 is right there. Right there is 535. This one isn't like the other one. We'll have to go through it piece by piece and see what we got. Here's our All-Stars. We got Cal Ripken, Roberto Alomar, Mickey Tettleton, Kirby Puckett, Frank Thomas, Will Clark, Mark McGuire, and Deion Sanders. There's our glove winners. We got Ozzie Smith, Tom Glavine, and Roger Clemens. Here we go. Let's see what we got going this way. Giants. There's not much. There's only like 2 Hall of Famers in this one, if I remember right. One of them is Jack Morris, which we just got. One of them's Dennis Eckersley, which we've gotten twice. So I'm just going to cut this off, and we're going to head on over to the editor. Nope, we're going to head on over to the Fleer and sort our Fleer by number, and we'll be back after we do that. And then we'll go back to TCDB and see which ones we need. And then we got to do something extra with the Fleer, and we'll do that in just a second. And here we are back at the trading card database. Woo! Woo! And now we're going to go back to sets because it's a long way back to 1987. So here is 1987 tube. And we're going to go to 87 Fleer. Yay! Add update. And we're going to go to the stickers first. Team stickers. I think I've got this sticker already. I think I got the Brave sticker already. Yep, right there. It's the first one. Brave sticker. So they can go to somebody. Go to Cuz or somebody. Alright, here we go. We're going to go to the All-Stars now. And I've got this All-Stars. I'm pretty sure I've got the Mike Schmidt. It's very poor condition, but I'm pretty sure I've got it. Yep, there's number 6. And number 6. Yes. Okay, so I do got that one as well. But that's going to be a replaced. And now let's go to the main set, the base set. Number 42. The meaning of life and everything right there. 42. I did not need 42. It is a double. 53. 53 is a double. 107. 107. Hey, we need 107. Boom, shakalaka. 107. 112. We needed 112. Boom, shakalaka. 122. We did not need 122. 354. 354. 354. So we need to go to 4. 354. Not looking good. Nope, we don't need 354 or 356. We did not need Billy Joe Robideau. So now we go to 402. Which means go next page. 402. We did not need Tony Phillips as well either. And I'm pretty sure we got 476. Because I'm pretty sure I got that out of a deal or no deal thing. Yep, got Eddie Murray. He is a Hall of Famer though, so he goes into special spot. Oh wait, I forgot to do something over there, didn't I? I'll have to go back and do that. 576, we'll do that in just a minute. Yes, and this happens a lot too. Me forgetting something and have to go back and do it again. We don't need Rick Sutcliffe. 587. Oh, I do need 587. Boom. Goes over here in this pile. 590. Don't need that one. 608. 608. Don't need Pat Clements. 617. Don't need Tony Pena. 651. Don't need those guys either. And the checklist, I don't think I need 555 either. Oh, I do need 55. Look at there. I need 55. 55! I can drive 55! Okay, so I made a mistake. So I am going to have to go back and fix that mistake before we can go on to the next one. So let's head back to 92 Ultra. 92 Ultra. And I've got 533 for 88.8% of the set. So we gotta go back here, go to the credits, wherever the credits are. Is that the current one? Can't tell. I don't think it is. So this is Ultra right here. And I have 533 for 88.8. And I have a bunch of doubles. There's 10 doubles. I think there was 12 doubles. And we'll put a frowny face on that one. Because 12 doubles is super frowny face. Alright, now we can go back to the Fleer. And look at the Fleer real quick. Sets.
Mama.
87 Fleer. birthday girls running back through. And we're at 542 for 82.1. This is the Fleer. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 doubles on this one. Still kind of frowny face, but that's an improvement, I guess. 13, because the last time we had 14 doubles. And we are now at 542.
Yeah.
542. Andy, would you go shut the door? I hear music.
Okay. I'll go shut it.
For 82.1%. 2.1%. Alright. We'll save this. I said we'll save this. Why is it not saving? We'll save this. There we go. And then we'll head over to the Fleer. We will not head over to Fleer. We will be doing something else first. Which is... we're going to head to the binder. Because there's something else we'll have to do. Oh. Let's head to the binder. Be right back. And here we are at the Fleer binder. I have to do something special with the Fleer because I have messed up my Fleer. Or when I was a kid, I messed them up pretty bad. We replaced the dot good not too long ago, which was great because it was in really, really bad shape. I don't know if I showed it or not, but I may have. So we're looking for number 42. We'll put that page right there. And if anybody knows, anybody who wants a bunch of wax paper, pack wrappers, let me know. So 42 is the one we're looking for. And there he is, Ed Romero. He seems to be in pretty good shape. Let's see what about the centering. This one seems to be more centered, so we'll replace that one. It's not going to be replace, but it's going to be in better shape, I think. Alright. 53. 53. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Jose Cruz. Looks to be in pretty good shape. This one has a printing defect on it, so I won't use that one. So we'll go to the next one. 107. What number is that? Johnny Baseball right there in the middle. And Ricky Henderson right up there. 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Oh, I needed 107. Sweet. That's one of the ones I needed. So he goes in. And there he goes. Number 107. We're on 112. There's 112 right there, and I needed that one. Oops, sorry, hit the thing. Almost got all the Yankees now. Maybe that one? Nope, yeah, that one definitely. I need that one. Gosh, I hear music. I hear music. Shut the door.
Hold on. Sorry.
Alright, here we are with 122. Way 22 we've already got. This one seems to be more centered than that one, so we'll keep that one in there. 354. We go a long way after that one. 354. $51. There's 354 right there. And they look similar enough. I don't think it's worth taking out and replacing. 356. I think this one's in better shape, more centered. So we'll keep that one. 402. Go back a page. 402. Tony Phillips. I think there's... Well, that one's got a printing defect right there. Or is that part of the plastic? Let me see. Oh, that's the plastic of the sleeve. Or not the sleeve thing, so... Tony Phelps. It can stay. That one can. $4.76. Eddie Murray. I know I've got it, because I got it out of a thing. There he is. Who is better centered? Oh, that one's definitely better centered than this one. And its corners look good, so we'll leave that one. Now we're going to $5.76. Right here, Mr. Rick Sutcliffe. They look very similar. I think that's okay to keep that one there. I don't see any printing defects on it. $5.87. It needed $5.87, so whether he's in good condition or not, I will be keeping him because I needed that one. $5.90 we've already got, and it appears that one is just fine, so we'll leave that one. $6.08. Next page. $6.08 is Pat Clements, and they look similar enough. We'll leave that one. $6.17. $6.17's right there. Good enough. Leave that one. $6.51. Hold on, we'll wait for the door to close. $6.51. And I don't know. That one looks like it might have a bent corner on it. Let's check it out a little bit closer. No, just seeing things. This is better centered, so we'll leave it. The checklist, $6.55. It says I don't have $6.55 because it's not there. So, oops. So let's put $6.55 where it belongs. Going back where you belong. I said I had it. See, there's another error I make sometimes. Sometimes I say it's in the database, and sometimes it's not actually in the database. But yay. There's that Brave sticker. So we'll put that Brave sticker up. And here's the Mike Schmidt. Maybe I've already got a good Mike Schmidt. Maybe it's the Don Mattingly I need. Oh, I do have two Mike Schmidts already. Yeah. This is the one I got when I was a kid. See the dings on the top there a little bit. This is the one I had. And this is one I just got. So they both got a little ding up there in the corner. But none of them as bad as the first one. So yeah. These two. I don't think anybody would want that one. That's why I kept it in there. This one's got a little ding over there, so I don't know if anybody would want that one or not either. So there we go. That Schmidt there anyway. And back you go. Alright. Oop. Oh, I didn't put them in upside. I didn't. I get. And here's all the stickers. And that is update right there. That's update. Don't have too many of them. Alright. That's time to go back over to the editor and edit in all these. So I don't have to do replaced on this one. It's already been replaced. I don't have to do any replaced. All these doubles are purely doubles. Unfortunately, I don't know which ones were the good ones, so I'll have to go through this stack of doubles and see which ones are actually doubles when I go through the editor. Alright, see you at the editor. And we're back at the editing floor. So, these are all our doubles. That's going to go, and here's our double, friends. Okay, and it's going to be hard to do this because we got to go all the way back here for the Fleer because I messed up. This is the Fleer, right? 525 of 660. Yes. These are all the Fleers. So let's ship this and send it back over there. Ship test. Boom. Double. We are going to move the credits. It's time to move the credits. I'm going to move the credits to way out here somewhere because I don't need them right now. And the way this thing works is you have to do things a certain way. So we'll copy, or we won't copy, we'll shift D. And that duplicates all that, and I didn't do it right, so we'll Control Z. I didn't grab that, and that would do Shift D. There we go, got everything that time. We'll move that way out here, and now we can delete that out. Got a cat crying to get in. We can delete that. I already saw those. Now we don't have the credit in the way anymore. I think that video was a little bit shorter than this video. That happens sometimes. Sometimes they're longer, sometimes they're shorter. Okay, let's smoosh this back together so we can see what we're doing.
Hey, we got a checklist with the Yankees and the Rangers. Shout out to all the Yankees fans and the Rangers fans.
I actually needed that one, but according to Trading Card Database, I didn't need that. So we'll call that 6. We got 642 already. 642? 542. Okay, I didn't think that was right. I'll pull this back out so I can see it too. Yeah, 541. Okay, so I did need that one. I actually put that one in there. All right. Uh-oh. That is not good. Well, we can delete it. Sorry. This right here is the Ozzie Smith thing that we'll be using later. I didn't erase it. Woohoo! All right.
Probably gonna right there. We're gonna start off with the MVP. Start off with the MVP of Ozzie Gillian.
Alright, we'll stop right there because I don't know if that's good or bad, and we'll head back to the trading card database for the 1989 Donruss. Oh yeah, we need to go back to the trading card database anyway in 1987 to get into the All-Stars because I got to get the gold pick. I got to get the gold picture. So we'll go into the All-Stars. And number 6, Mike Schmidt. There we go. And we'll save image as gold front. Gold front. Let's go back. Where's gold front? There's gold front. I'm going to have to flip that one. That's not good. Save. Yes, I'm glad I won't have to flip one because I need to do that. Anyway, so we'll escape. Show how we got to do that. And save image here. Save image as. Go back. It's a little fat, doesn't it? Alright, there we go. So we now have 87 Fleer. We got the gold cards in. Escape. And now we can head on over to 1989 Donruss. Save 87, 88, 89 Donruss. And as you can tell, I have 701 of 2,534, or I have 568 of 660. So I like 90 something cards in the base set, and a lot of cards in the not base set. I'll show you the differences. Yeah, you probably already know the differences here, but let's head in here and let's see what we got. This is a double, definitely a double. Ain't gotta worry about that one. So we got dot stars, dot star star, dot star, dot star, star, dot star star, dot star, dot star star, dot star, dot star star, dot star star, dot star, dot star star, and dot star, star, and dot star. Alright. So there's a mix of everything in here. So it's going to be hard to, it takes forever to get through this one. So I'll probably fast forward through this one because it takes so long. So let's see what we got. Let's start with the, no, we can't do that. I'll get them in order and we'll be back later. Since this Dawn Rust set is so massive and so different than all the rest of them, I have to do it different too. I have to do it different than the Fleer. Fleer, I just look for cards that are bad, that they're now good. And this one, I gotta look for all the different little versions. Like this one is a dot star star, dot star star. So I'll have to find number 40 or number 82. We gotta go number 82. There's 82, and I actually need 82. It doesn't matter what it is, so it is actually one I need. So I will put that right there. Then we go to 111. It is a dot star star. Wait, we'll head on the trading card database. I gotta go to the trading card database, number 92. This is gonna take a minute because there's so many of these. So I'll go to 92 on it. I won't show that. I'll just I have to do these as I go. Number 82. 82. There's like 4 different versions of this. This is the dot star star version. And that one is no dot star. No dot star star. Dot star star. This one, 82B. And then we're going to 111. I'm going to go ahead and put this one in there. There we go. Woohoo! And we'll go to 111. I actually need 111 as well. That is awesome. That is super sweet. This is a wax card. I don't know how many wax cards I got in this pack, but this is one of them. I'll tell you if I get any more. This is a dot star star as well. We'll head on over to page 4 maybe. 111. So B is dot star star. So we're going to hit the B. 111B. And we're going to stick it in there. Woo! Getting real close to finishing the set on this now. And then we're going to 206. It is a dot star star as well. 204. I got 206. Tony Fernandez. We'll take him out and see which ones I have. And I'm looking for dot star star. And I've already got dot star star. I got no dot star and dot star star. I've got no dot star and dot star star on this one. So I've already got that one. '23, I didn't have it all either, and it is a dot star. There we go. That's nice because that puts me 2 to get the whole set, or at least the basic set. I like 2 more. I'm 92.3%. There we go. Let's see. There's 12. 14 was Ozzie Smith. And 23 was Ozzie Guillen. Which goes right here. I'll put it in the upside down. Okay, so there's the MVPs. They start with Kirby Puckett over there. It's number 1. And this is, I'm missing number 11 and number 20. I don't know who they are. Who's 11 and 20? 11 is Dave Winfield and 20 is Tony Gwynn. Oh, that's cool. All right. So let's head back to the editor and finish this out. And here we are back at the editing floor, finishing up the video.
No, it's called editing table.
Oh, editing table, yeah. We're at the editing table, finishing up the video. Okay, this is the Donruss section. I need one for the MVPs. This might be an MVP. Nope, not an MVP. So we'll just make one MVP. This might be an MVP. Let's shift this one over there and see if it is. Yes. What are you? There. No, it's not MVP either. Oh, this one. This one went off. Okay. Ah, it is an MVP. Okay. So we hide this one with an H. I'll hide that one. And we need to 27 of 104. And we'll continue on editing.
We're going to start off with the MVP of Ozzie Guillen. Checklist. Checklist. Checklist is in our double pile, isn't it? Yep, there it is. Checklist is in the double pile, so let's go grab that double. Pretty sure that's a double.
Oh my goodness! It's an Ozzie Smith!
So here we are at the Ozzie Smith, and this is how I do the Ozzie Smith. You got a little blank audio right there. See the little gap in the audio right there? Let me zoom in so you can see that. If it will let me zoom in.
Enhance.
And, yeah.
Enhance.
Yeah, we'll do the cousins enhance. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a little spot right there with no audio. And the Ozzie Smith looks to be pretty good, so we're going to cut it right there. We're going to call it K. That cuts the audio and the visual. And then we're going to render this image. There's that image. And then we're going to save that image. And we're going to save it. There's an Ozzie somewhere. Ozzie. Ozzie right there. That one. There's the Aussie, and it is saving. We can close that. Now we go to video, and we take that Aussie, place it right there. Shift S, and we want this to be 30 frames big, so we need to go up to 85. Oh, 31,886. Yeah, I said I need to be 30 frames long, but it stopped one before. So Shift S. So we're going from 55 to 85. And the cat is crying, so we'll take the 15 off that. 85 minus 15 is 70. Then we're right in the middle of that. And then we'll grab the Aussie Smith. Oh, just a second. I gotta deal with the cat. Alright, cat dealt with. And now we gotta find the Aussie Smith thing. I don't see it. I remember seeing it. I know it's in here somewhere. I just gotta find it. Maybe it's not in range yet. Let's move this up. Where it was hidden. There it is. There. I'm going to Shift S, Alt H, just anywhere I can see it. Try to get everything back down. Push it back this way. Then we're going to add transition. I'm going to cross it. And we're going to duplicate this. Okay, the end of it is right here. 32 746 or 246 72246. So we're going to duplicate this. Oh no, Control Z. We're going to duplicate that. Move it over here. And then 15 off of that. 45 minus 15 is 30. So 32 230. Move that to there. S. And then we're going to fade it back. Cross. And then we have 32 261. That's where the rest of this video is going to go. There, and then there's our Aussie Smith in there.
Hey, Smith!
Our shout out to Rocky's Treasure Hunt for getting an Aussie.
So
Smith!
So I think that booted.
I'm watching it again just to make sure everything looks right. Fade back.
So I think that booted it.
I think that fade went the wrong way.
So I think that booted it. It booted it.
Let me delete that fade and try that fade again. I don't think it was right. We'll go there to there. I don't know what that did. We'll go there. Must have missed it. To there. Yeah, there you go.
So I think that
This
booted
is right.
it.
I don't know.
It booted it.
Brian Harper.
I need
So I think that booted.
Okay, got to add the dinger to it. Need one with a... I don't think I got another one. So we'll take... Maybe I do have one. No. Okay. So I'll take this one and move it. And then we'll cut that off. And where is the other? That was the first one. It's this one. We'll duplicate that. I'll move it up here where the Aussie Smith is. And that's, we'll make it number 28. Right, 28.
Booted it.
Aussie Smith.
It booted it.
Brian Harper. Brian Harper.
Bryant Harper is a double. He's a double right there. So let's head back to here. I guess I did have another one. Right there, it looks like one.
Greg Swindell.
Greg Swindell is also a double. Let me see if this... No, this does not belong. So this is actually the Fleer. What about this one? That's the last one. So we got the Fleer here, and that's the last one there.
Keith Moreland.
Keith Moreland is actually a good one. So let's grab a good one. If we got any left. Right there. What am I on? 70. 703.
What a surprise for a minute, and you said, meh, meh.
Brian Harvey.
Brian Harvey is not Jeff Pico, so Brian Harvey is a good one too. Right there. And I don't have any good ones left. So turn that one on. Turn that one off. And send it over there. Let's be what, 704? Let me move this.
Jeff Pico, rock school. Jeff Pico.
Jeff Pico is the last double, so the rest of them are good. And there's only one more left, and that makes my numbers off, so that's not good.
Roxco Pico train and Rake Saron.
It's supposed to be at 706, right? Yeah, so I must have messed up my number. I must have started at 702. Let's see, let's turn that off. Turn it on. And this is
Shout out to all the Braves fans.
yep. So that is the beginning of that. And this needs to be 706. Which means this needs to be 705. I'm off by 1. This needs to be 704. I think that one's right because that one's, yeah. This needs to be 703. This needs 702. And this needs to be 701. Nope. Nope. Okay, so I should have started at 702 instead of 701 to make everything happy. So that's what it did. Alright.
Saron. So we got Ozzie Smith, MVP. It has his stats on the back. Does it beat Sean Dunston? Hopefully it does. His average was 270 in 1988. His average was 278. Oh, or is that career? No, that's 1989. So far, 1 point Sean Dunston. Home runs.
We'll head on over.
And
So we're going to head on over to the end of this, and we're going to close this out, and I'm going to finish it up and show you how to finish it up, and we'll be back. Oh wait. Let me put in the doubles. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 doubles. We'll finish the end credits. Yeah, 9 doubles, which is not bad. It's about the same as last time. And we now have 706. 27.9%. Control S. And we will be back to do the end credits and the gold and silver, and we'll see you then. Alright, it's time for the end credits scene. So I'll usually stick
Click on that bell if you want to be alerted to
the end credits
the next
scene.
video. And once again,
What I
everybody,
say,
thanks for
and we'll see you next time is when I usually start the credits.
watching.
Or roll that beautiful bean credits, but I forgot to say roll those beautiful bean credits this time.
And
We'll see you next time.
And that's where we'll start it, right there at 36,720. Now we gotta go grab the credits, which are way over here. Get all the credits in. There's the credits. Shift D. And I try to match them up with that line as best as I can. That looks pretty good right there. Now let's shrink everything back down so I can see. Somebody sneezing in the living room. There we go. And we're going to fade out. There we go. It's going to fade out.
we'll see you next time.
The bronze is not done yet. Who was bronze? Bronze was Ozzie Smith. So I gotta get that Ozzie Smith picture. So we need to go back to the MVPs. What number was he? There we go. And I got the B. So we'll save image as bronze front. Escape. And we gotta save image as. That don't look too good though. Looks like we're gonna have a not so good one. And bronze back. Escape. Let's head back over to here. Go next frame over. There we go. We're automatically Ozzie Smith now. Woo! Now I gotta fix this. So we're gonna Control S. And then we're gonna open up the bronze. Bronze blend. It looks like it should be okay enough. That's good. So we'll Control S this. And then we'll render this animation. And we'll fast forward through this. And we'll see you guys when this gets done. This will be about 5 minutes, but for y'all it won't be that long. And there it is. It's done rendering. Woohoo! Magic of editing. Okay, so we'll close that. Now we need to go to videos, which is already there. This is the new one. That's nope. Where's it at? I'm gonna have to refresh. Refresh. There is the new one. And it needs to be bronze. So copy the 0. Control V. Now you are bronze. Delete. And file. Open recent. Go back to Bowman Ultra and Fleer blend. And now Ozzy Smith is in there. Rotating. Now we gotta change silver too. Yeah, we'd already done that one. Oops. Now the gold one. Now the gold one is the one I'm going to have to work on. Because I think I gotta rotate the back of the max sheet. What you're listening to is my friend Kenny's band, Blue Collar Suicide. They've disbanded, but he's got a new band called Lost Circus. So if you want to check them out, go ahead. Yes, this needs to be rotated. So we've got to find the front. I think this one's the front one. And we got to rotate that. Got to rotate that 0 degrees. Yep, and now we need to smush it up and make it look right. Wrong way. Let's go right there. It needs to be a little bit wider. And it's hard to see that black on the black. I think that looks good. Alright. Control S. Now we'll go to the gold. The gold. Open the gold blend. Right there. I have to do some work there too. For some reason the gold doesn't like to show. I have to turn it on. This little button up here turns on that. If I render it like that, it's just going to be awful. So I got to find the front card. Highlight it over here. Let me pull this back out. So Control Z. Pull this back out so I can see it. Go front. Yes. Okay, so we go down here and we rotate it about the Z. 0 degrees. Alright, now we got to scale this too. We'll click on the back one. Nope, we'll click on the front. Click back on the front one. Then rotate it around so I can see the back. Right there. That's good. See, we want to make the lines match up. So we do that by going the wrong way. Usually it's the front that has the issue, or the back that has the issue, and it's easier. We're smushing it in to make it match up, and that looks good. Now we're going to stretch it this way to make it look good that way. Too far. Go back one. Let's get off everything and we'll play it and see what it looks like. And that looks pretty decent. So I'm going to have an edge over, maybe. It's not too much to worry about, I don't think, though. Alright, so we'll render that and we'll see you in 5 minutes. So as this is rendering, it's going to replace the silver one we just did, even though I didn't need it. It's just going to replace it, and it's now going to be the gold. See you in 5 minutes. Alright, we're back. We're done with that part. The gold has been rendered. Now to change the name. No, I can't change the name yet. I gotta get out of here and back into Bowman Ultra and Fleer. No, cancel. Oh, I think I can. I think I can. Alright, let's refresh this real quick. That is now the gold. So Control C, 0. Control V, enter. Delete that one. And now we go into Bowman Ultra and Fleer. We'll save that. And now our Mike Schmidt should be there. And he is. Put this on smiley face. Oops! Did it shift? So let's fix that. It's this one. Scroll up to where the words is. There we go. Let's undo that. For some reason it highlighted the whole thing to the end. Let's put the smiley face in there where it belongs. Alright. You see this opacity right there? That is how dark and light it is. I'll go to another one. Alright, here we are. The Fleer stats. You can watch that as it gets larger. Watch it. Right here. You see my mouse? Right now it's a 0. See, it's getting larger. 1 is completely visible. There it goes. It's almost completely gone. And I don't know if y'all know this, but there's a wubba lubba lub dub at the end of this.
Wubba lubba dub dub!
Alright, so 39241 is the last frame of the video. Or the audio. I think the video has a different frame. Yeah, 40 is the last one of the video. So we're at 15 frames to the end of this. Right now it says the end is 50,000. So we'll make the end 39 2
Wubba lubba dub dub!
71. There we are, back at the beginning. Alright, so we make sure that the 39271 went over here too, because sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it matches, sometimes it doesn't. If it stayed at 50,000 up there, it would have been 50,000 frames long, even with nothing at the end. It would have done the credits twice, because I think the credits are in there again too. The credits wouldn't have been right. See, there they are. And that might be why I was off there too, because I might have copied one that was wrong. Alright, well that's it. All that's left now to do, let me finish it completely. Right back around.
Wubba lubba dub dub!
And then back again. All that's left now is to render this, and that will take approximately 4 hours. So I won't fast forward to that. So I will start the render. Render animation. And I will zoom out. And then I will open up, while it's rendering, I'm going to open up something. And I'll be right back. While it's rendering, I am going to open up a pack of 2020 opening day. Oh no, it's 2019. 2019 opening day. Maybe get a Vladdy rookie out of here. I don't know, is Vladdy in 2019 opening day? I don't know if he is or not. I know he's in the holiday, but I don't think he's in this because it comes out before Series 1. So we got JD Martinez, Brandon Belt, Ketel Marte, Carlos Santana, Jamie Barria, Aaron Noah. Are there any rookies? Mookie Betts, landscape mode. Masahiro Tanaka, landscape mode. Kyle Schwarber, shout out to the Cubbies fans. Carlos Martinez, celebrating traditions. Hey, it's the Tony Gwynn statue. Shout out to Spidey. It's the Tony Gwynn statue. That's cool. It's San Diego. 150 years of Topps, or 50 years of baseball. We got Jackie Robinson and Derek Jeter. I don't think I got the Derek Jeter. We got Cole Calhoun, Javi Baez, landscape modes. Ryan Zimmerman, Ryan Yarborough, Gold Cup card. Jordan Zimmerman, Hey, Jordan Zimmerman is pretty close to Gordon's Fisherman. That's even closer. George Springer, Lorenzo Cain, Tyler Glasnow, Jake Bauer's rookie card, Didi Gregorius, and John Segura. And also Wise Rendering, I want to take this time to announce a new limited series. It's going to be called Versus. It's going to be Hobby versus Retail. I've got six of these hangers and a hobby box of Series 2 2021, and we're going to face them off in a battle 1-on-1. Who's going to win? I don't know. So there are 67 cards in a hanger, and there's 56 cards in 4 packs of these. So it's 4 packs of the hobby box versus 1 hanger, and then we're going to do 6 episodes of that, and then we'll let everybody decide who is the best around. And that's going to be fun because I'm going to have a lot of doubles too, because I've got most of the Series 2 set in 2021. Hopefully I'll get to finish it up and then I get to do the thing. Well, that concludes this video. So if you've ever wanted to know how I do a Bowman Ultra and Fleer video, how I get it edited, how I get all this stuff done, I could show you how I do the credits there, but and I might do that. I might show you how that's done too. But that'll be another, maybe episode 200. I'll do that. I'll change to season 4. Alright, I guess it'll be season 6 by then, because it's 100 episodes took 3 seasons, 2.5 seasons. So episode 100, maybe we'll do the credits, show how to do the credits, which is a bigger video. Alright, well, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you have subscribed, thank you very much for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, that button's down below. Please give us a thumbs up, a thumbs down, and or a comment to let us know how you liked or disliked this video. Check out the comments, because everybody in the comments is cool. Click on that bell if you want to be alerted to our next video. And once again, everybody, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Yay! Episode 100!